Hey, I'm Jonas. In this video, I will guide you through the basics of Lucky Zone, or LZ for short, in Dragon Nest Sea. Now, without further ado, let's start. Okay, let's answer the first question. What is Lucky Zone? Lucky Zone is one of the main sources for farming gold and ancient armor enhancement fragments. If you want to learn more about Lucky Zone gold farming, I highly suggest watching my Lucky Zone gold farming guide if you're looking for ways to earn more gold in the game. Okay, let's answer the next question. How do you do Lucky Zone? First, check what dungeons currently featured as Lucky Zone stage by hovering your cursor in the party popper icon on the top right corner of the screen beside the minimap. 3 new dungeons will be selected to be featured as Lucky Zone stage every week. Important note, the dungeon listed as Lucky Zone will be changed regularly every Saturday at 9 AM. By the time this video was recorded, these 3 dungeons were the featured Lucky Zone dungeon stage. To do a Lucky Zone stage, you can choose any dungeons listed as Lucky Zone and clear it. If you're new to the game and don't know where these dungeons are located, I highly suggest visiting this website to find where these dungeons are located in the game. I will put the link in the video description and pinned comments down below. Upon entering a dungeon, you will be greeted by a Lucky Zone prompt telling you that the dungeon you've entered is featured as Lucky Zone stage. Ancient equipment materials are dropped upon killing the dungeon stage boss, and opening the special chest reward upon completing a Lucky Zone dungeon stage. These are the boss drop rewards, and these are the special chest reward drops. As I've said earlier, besides Lucky Zone gold farming, Lucky Zone is the main source for farming ancient armor enhancement and crafting materials. There are 3 main ancient equipment materials that you can get after completing a Lucky Zone dungeon stage, and these are ancient armor fragments, ancient knowledge, and ancient insignia. There are 5 types of ancient armor fragments depending on the ancient armor part. These are Life Ancient Helmet, Eastern Ancient Upper Body, Dawn Ancient Lower Body, Jungle Ancient Gloves, and Abyss Ancient Shoes fragments. Each ancient armor fragment type drops on different dungeon region locations, while ancient knowledge and ancient insignia are dropped on all dungeons. Okay, I will now show you where you can get and farm each ancient armor fragment. Life Ancient Helmet fragments drops on all of the dungeon stages of a new Arendelle and a new Carcilla. Eastern Ancient Upper Body fragments drops on all of the dungeon stages of Radams and Streets of Red Lotus Palace. Dawn Ancient Lower Body fragments drops on all of the dungeon stages of Merka's Heart and Merka's Port. Jungle Ancient Gloves fragments drops on all of the dungeon stages of Riverwort Wharf. Abyss Ancient Shoes fragments drops on all of the dungeon stages of Hairmalt Port and Foothills of the Black Mountain. If you want to see the images I've just shown you, you can visit this link to view the map guide in detail. I will leave the link in the video description and pinned comments down below the video. Okay, now that you know how to find Lucky Zone dungeons, let's now answer the next question. What is the best Labyrinth difficulty when farming Ancient's equipment materials? Labyrinth 11 should be your starting point for new players, because ancient armor fragments and other ancient equipment materials start to drop from Labyrinth 11 and above difficulty. But in-game, I highly suggest Labyrinth 15 as the minimum or recommended Labyrinth difficulty if you're just starting out. Labyrinth 18 or above is the best difficulty because the rate and number of rewards dropped increases the higher the Labyrinth floor. You will have the chance to get Ancient's treasure pouches, which can only be acquired at a low rate from Labyrinth 18 or above when doing Lucky Zone dungeon stages. I will discuss more on Ancient's treasure pouches later in the video, so heads up on that. Okay, now that you know what Labyrinth difficulty is the best when doing Lucky Zone, let's now answer the next question. How many ancient equipment materials are dropped for each Labyrinth difficulty? The drop rate and amount of ancient equipment materials upon killing the dungeon stage boss and opening the special chest reward are the same. Ancient armor fragments drop rate makes it obvious that it is not always guaranteed to drop, so it is advisable to do Lucky Zone at least at Labyrinth 15, or at least Labyrinth 18 and above difficulty. So, on some occasions, you may get ancient armor fragments upon killing the dungeon stage boss, but not on the special chest reward, and it inversely applies the same. Ancient knowledge is only guaranteed to drop 1 piece at Labyrinth 15 and above difficulty. If you want to get more ancient knowledge, you will need to do between Labyrinth 18 and 21 to get 2 pieces, and at Labyrinth 22, 3 pieces will be dropped. Ancient insignia is a guaranteed drop starting at Labyrinth 11 and above difficulty. The only issue is the normal drop amount. Again, this is the reason why I recommend Labyrinth 15 as the minimum entry difficulty, and Labyrinth 18 above as the best Labyrinth difficulty. Apart from the ancient equipment materials dropped from the special chest reward, there's also a low chance you might get an Ancient's treasure pouches, upon completing a Lucky Zone stage at Labyrinth 18 or above difficulty. There are 3 types of Ancient treasure pouches in total, and they have the same drop rate chance of 0.1%. I will show you the contents of each pouch, starting with Ancient's Equipment Fragment Treasure Pouch. Upon opening the item, this pouch contains 25 pieces of ancient armor fragments, 85 pieces of otherworldly ancient weapon fragments, and 67 pieces of unknown ancient accessory fragments. Please take note that you can only select one out of all these items to receive. Next is the Ancient's Knowledge Treasure Pouch. Upon opening the item, this pouch contains 90 pieces of ancient knowledge. And last is the Ancient Insignia Treasure Pouch. Upon opening the item, this pouch contains 667 pieces of ancient insignia. Please also take note that, aside from the special chest reward, you can get these ancient treasure pouches by buying them in the trading house, which also means you can sell ancient treasure pouches to earn gold. To learn more about how you can farm gold when doing Lucky Zone stages, watch my Lucky Zone Gold Farming Guide video to learn more in detail. And there you have it. Before you go, please leave a like, share this video with your friends, and consider subscribing to the channel for more videos like this. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the comment section below.